Hey guys, what's up? I guess I should do my opinion on Android 21 in a lab coat. She healed my hardened area. Hardened area was healed. Quick jerk reactions. I'm here every Friday night. If you like these jokes, please sub to the channel, like, silly comment. What did I think about her, dude? And it's basically what I've been saying about the game for years, and I'm sure if I do play her when she comes out, it's going to be the same thing, right? I just think when I look at these characters, I'm thinking they need characters with gimmicks, right? You need something that's like going to change the meta, right? And I think she's only for me a little bit more of a little bit better than like a quick, or a little bit more better than a cheap pop, right? Because literally, I was looking at her as like, she's a girl character. There's probably some nerds that want to jack off to her. Nothing wrong with that. I used to jack off to anime too. I probably still would if I wasn't doing stuff with real people, but we get older as life goes on. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Bible Black, etc. I know actually I was talking to this one Japanese girl recently, and we were talking about hentai, and she told me about this recent one called "My Little Brother is Very Huge. Come look at it." And I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out for you, just because the title is so ridiculous. Fuck me, dude. Fuck. What are we talking about? This is this is the AMPC. AMPC. Dude, my neck hurts. The Doctor 21 needs to fucking give me a neck rub, man. Um. Oh my God! Look at my brother's big penis come over. What a fucking title, right? It's a family drama. I watched the first two episodes. It was a family drama. It was very touching. We're 2 minutes in and we haven't talked about anything. Um, oh boy. So anyway, I just feel like that, she's a little bit. So when I was looking at her, right, I'm like, okay, she has a ground stomp, and I saw that she can combo after the super, but I'm like, that's kind of cool. But then I'm thinking, I wish this game had more kind of, supers that were versatile in the sense of throwing them out there, right? Because supers in this game are very kind of generally speaking, standardized that, oh, you do a combo and then you end in a super. I've talked about before. I wish supers had a little bit more versatility, that they were useful and neutral. And there's very few supers that you use like that a lot of times. But I wish there were some more supers like that, so then you could actually get some of that synergy with that idea of then supering into Android 21 and then she combos after it, blah blah blah, you know, whatever. If that's even her DHC super, I don't even know if it was. I didn't look at it that deeply. Um, but generally I was like, she's just a cheap pop to me. You know what I mean? A little bit better than a cheap pop. But then I saw she had, oh, she hits you with that command grab super. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I only kind of looked at it haphazardly. Um, I guess if she hits you with that little command grab super, she gets a 21% buff and you get a 21% decrease or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. I was like, that's kind of cute. That's kind of interesting. It's okay. So generally, I just thought she was okay, a little bit better than a cheap pop. But when I think about that gimmick, of their 21% buff, it's cute, whatever. I just think of, I really think this game should have, had some other characters with little gimmicks that change the meta a little bit. I've said before, I think Omega Shenron should have been in the game. You could have given Omega Shenron the same fucking gimmick as GT Gogeta, whatever. Make Omega Shenron the yin to his yang, or whatever the fuck it is, the antithesis, whatever. Or kind of like, the double character that has a Dragon Ball mechanic, right? They are both characters that get Dragon Balls when they're fighting. Or make him a little bit different. Make it so when he's fighting you, or maybe no matter what, whenever a character is getting whatever Dragon Ball, you know what I mean? He gets a little bit stronger. And you want to get him to a level 7 because then he's at his strongest. He gets a buff, right? You know what I mean? So every time a Dragon Ball is gotten well played, and maybe he has one move like GT Gogeta that automatically gets him a Dragon Ball, he gets that little bit of a boost. He gets a little bit better moves, whatever. That's a different kind of, adding something else to the game. I don't know why Omega Shenron is not in the game. And I don't give a fuck about GT, but I feel like morally speaking, he deserves to be in the game. So I've said before, I think they should have done a Dr. Gero character. You know what I mean? Of course, fix some of the fundamental flaws with the game, a little bit more chip damage, etc. And then you throw in a character like Dr. Gero into the mix who, he's a little bit of a puppet character. Again, it's Dragon Ball Fighters, whatever. He doesn't have to be that complicated. He's a little bit of a puppet character, but when he reflects, his reflect actually calls in the fat android, right? And the fat android, instead of reflecting you away, he sucks up whatever you do, the ki blast, and it gives him energy and health or whatever it is. Can you imagine what a kind of clusterfuck of a character? He doesn't have to be the super strongest character ever. He doesn't have to have the best moves, whatever. But you think of this idea, if block damage is a little bit better, and just the idea of neutral in Dragon Ball FighterZ with fireballs, whatever, you're like, wow, this character totally is the monkey wrench in this. He is now a character that, maybe you want on your team. Maybe you buff up Frieza's, neutral a little bit and zoning kind of stuff, right? You know what I mean? There's so many characters, and that makes that kind of character better. That makes that character maybe a viable character that you want on your team to counter zoning, because zoning is stronger after fixing some more fundamental stuff, right? I just think the game needs some more kind of gimmick characters like that for the meta. And the Android 21, when I look at her, she's just like, okay, she's, some off the ground stuff, whatever, but she's still pretty, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Oh, I have this move that knocks you down, hard knockdown, and then I can do a super. It just kind of like not super crazy interesting, right? I mean, compared to I don't know, dude. Just a cheap pop to me. You know what I mean? A little bit better. I did think it was interesting that she has two different level 3s. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of I guess that's fun, and one puts you in the corner, one doesn't, whatever. But I mean, I don't know. A little bit better than cheap pop. The gimmick with the 21% and 21% debuff for the opponent, whatever. That, if that's correct, right? Again, I didn't look at it that crazily, but I thought that was it's cute, but I just want some gimmick stuff. I want some more kind of different characters in the game, dude. You know what I mean? I just feel like, and of course, and if Dr. Gero works, then maybe put in another fucking Android fucking, you could put in the fucking Super 17, right? Well, is that Super 17? Is it the fuck? Maybe his reflect too. He doesn't reflect you away, so that's a weakness, but the zoning aspect of the game doesn't bother him. You know what I mean? I don't know. You could add stuff that kind of, puts a monkey wrench in the meta, puts a new spin on the game. The game has, like I said, the Dragon Ball FighterZ is such a drop ball because there's so much opportunity for it, and it is what it is. Anyway, if you like the videos, like, subscribe to the comments, share, support the channel. If you want, I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah.